90-90 internal rotation, PAILs and rails. Okay, so we're once again in our 90-90 setup. So we have our 90-degree bend in our front leg, 90-degree bend in our back leg. Remember, that's two perfect L shapes, one in the front, one in the back. For this setup, we're going to have hands behind our back. Once again, we're going to go with a passive stretch first. For the passive stretch for internal rotation, it's a little kind of tricky. It's a little subtle to get into position. Hands are going to be behind the back to find the stretch, which is going to be in the front of the back leg hip. So the back leg, front side of the hip. You're going to try to basically drop your glute on that back leg closer to the ground. As you sink, this motion sinking that hip towards the ground, you're going to feel a deep stretch pop into that front hip capsule. And that's what we're looking for. So we're sinking that glute to the ground and we're just sitting in that relaxing. Remember, we're holding this passive stretch anywhere from 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. Bare minimum is a 60-second passive stretch. So we're going to hold that for the given amount of time. After 60 seconds to 2 minutes, we're going to start our contractions. Remember, we're always going to start pressing down first, pressing through the tissue that we're stretching. So right now we're stretching that internal rotation, that front hip, a little bit of groin in that. Now we're going to start to press through that back foot and kind of activate through that internal rotation capsule in the front. So we're still in that stretch, and we're going to ramp up slowly. So remember, we're going to start in our minds thinking like we're just going to ramp up 10% at a time. So we're just light effort first, pressing through that back leg, start to press down continuously, 10% effort. And we'll take a breath and we'll increase that a little bit to 20%. So we feel a little bit more, feel that bone kind of turning in that hip capsule as we press harder through that foot. We're going to take a deep breath, and we'll just say that we said the prescribed intensity was 30%. So we'll increase one more time, 30% intensity, and we're going to hold that for the given amount of time. Let's say that was 10 seconds. That means we're going to keep pressing down. We're still pressing this whole entire time, pressing that foot down into the ground at 30% effort for 4, 3, 2 more seconds, 1. Now stop pressing down, but don't get out of that stretch. Still sinking that glute towards the ground to get that stretch in the hip. Now, this is the part that's going to turn up a little bit. We're going to use our glute and our outer hip fibers to try to lift this back foot off the ground. Now, we're in a stretched and lengthened position right now, so it's not going to move, but I just want the effort. I want you just squeezing from that outer hip, trying to lift that foot up consistently for 10 seconds. You might cramp on this. That's okay. Let's take a deep breath. And we're lifting at that back foot, trying to lift, keeping that knee down, trying to keep that foot up. Let's go 5 more seconds. Keep trying to lift. 4, 3, 2. Now relax, completely normal. If you cramp during this, just rub it out and just jump back in. If you didn't cramp, sink deeper into that stretch. And just like with all of our PAILs and rails, you can go once again right into the next cycle.